Just wait and see. Yeah, it should be live. Okay, I'm going to be giving my input on the Kino Casino. Is this going to actually work or what? There it is. Okay, a lot of buffering. I can't believe they limit my freaking... I don't know. I might just pay the $20 on StreamYards and just go with that. Oh, wow, that horrible sound. Okay, at least I know that my stream is on. So, I just wanted to very quickly give my input about the Kino Casino. I think that Ashton has a lot of potential. That is to say, Ashton Parks. I've noticed that a lot of people have, talked a lot of, a lot of shit about Ashton. He's taken a lot of heat, and he deserves it too because Kino Casino is pretty garbage, you know. But what makes Ashton Park suck as a human being is he tries to pretend to be something that he's not. He's trying to be this sort of Ethan Ralph character. And that's his problem. That's why I think nobody respects him. What I also think that ruins his show is he's got a horrible co host in Andy Worski. I'll get to that more in a little bit, but I can tell looking at PPP. And I watched a little bit of the Kino Casino on and off over the last few months, and I just kind of wanted to give my personal thoughts about it. I think that PPP has potential, and I wouldn't just say that about anybody. But Ashton Parks does have a lot of potential to be a successful streamer. I have now whether or not he could be as good as Ethan Ralph. I mean, I don't know about that. But that's beside the point. That Ethan Ralph is a whole completely different ball game. Like PPP doesn't need to be taking advice from Ethan Ralph or from anyone other than himself. Like, PPP should be his own man and he should have his own style. He should develop his own style and not copy from other streamers. And the Kino Casino, now it's too late at this point. Now at the beginning, he could have perhaps, done something really positive with the Kino Casino. And maybe he still can. I mean, it's a relative novelty idea, the way that it's set up, where people pay to win the lottery and the grifting and stuff. It's too late now since everybody knows that it's tied into Baked Alaska's account, Baked Alaska's bank account or whatever. It's kind of too little, too late for that. So, yeah, that's over. But I mean, if PPP could just, come out and apologize and be honest about what he did, scamming people, and then start a new show, I could see some potential, but that's not going to happen. So it's really unfortunate, but I think people give PPP a little bit too much heat. than what he actually deserves, because he's not looking at it the same way that you people are. And you have to realize that, he's not visualizing the same stuff that, the people that don't like him that watch him. But Andy Worski's got to go. Like, Andy Worski is a guy with no talent. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you somebody who is a real waste. A real complete absolute waste, and just a guy that's basically just a tick that hangs off the side of someone's arm. A complete nothing. And that's Andy Worski. Like, I can see potential in Ashton, but dude, Andy Worski has no talent, dude. He's the best thing that he could ever do. Maybe is just be somebody's stunt double, and that's pretty much it. But he's got to go. Okay, that's if PPP continues to keep Andy Worski on as a co-host, like, his show's gonna die. I mean, it's already dead, but yeah, I mean, he's gonna lose his subs and viewers if he keeps Andy Worski. That guy has no talent. That right there, that Andy Worski is someone that doesn't have no talent whatsoever. And if PPP hangs out with him long enough, then he's going to be a waste of life too. But I wouldn't go that far with it. So yeah, Andy Worski. I've watched some stuff of him. I've watched him, PPP and stuff. Yeah, he needs to go. Just for the obvious reasons of watching what he does, like his reactions to timed reactions and just the way that he laughs and cuts up and stuff. Yeah, he's a no personality, no talent. He's a nobody. PPP has a little bit of a personality, but he kind of holds it up. His approach, the way that he approaches stuff on the stream, is just kind of a little bit odd. I think he's kind of odd, but I mean, that's fine. I mean, he comes off to me as a bit of an oddball, PPP. But I can see that he's got some talent. If he would just apologize to his viewers, come clean about scamming people, give them back their money, apologize and stuff, and just be responsible, I think he would have a show. I really do. I seriously think that Ashton Parks could pull off a good show. Well, he's not going to do it with the crowd he's hanging with. No, no. The people that Ashton Parks is hanging out with are using him. They're just using him for the show. Yeah, it's just he's got to get away from that crowd, for sure. Another thing too about PPP, he's got to come up with some new subjects. Like, he goes on and on about these celebs, and it's the same shit. It's just talking about men's crouches is not content at all. So yeah, I mean, all this talk about Baked Alaska, Nick Fuentes, the drama of what they do, no. Let those people live their shitty lives, and you worry about yourself. Come up with some topics that are actually interesting and worth watching, that are worth having a show. And if something really bonkers happens with Nick Fuentes and it really gets on the news, then talk about it. But otherwise, like, when he talks about men's crotches or cat boys and stuff, don't bring that up on your show, PPP. That's not content, okay? Ethan Ralph in Portugal, getting attacked by stalkers, whatever, that's content. Yes. You can produce a show. I don't know if you can do 6 hours worth of content from that. That's kind of going a little bit extreme, but um, Nick Fuentes talking about grabbing other men's crotches, that's not content. Okay, that's a dead show. So, um, hopefully, I brought some advice which will not be taken, unfortunately. But yeah, I wanted to just basically just kind of, go over my bit of input about this. Might not be the best, but yeah, I see potential. But this current format with the Kino Casino and stuff is just a waste. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. PPP is completely wasting people's time with this. PPP, the man, I see potential. I can see something great out of that. The Kino Casino and Andy Worski, not so much.